All right, so listen. Let everybody introduce themselves before we get into this thing. Ladies first.
Hey, I'm Summer Bunny.
Oh, it's the wolf.
T.
All right, then. Man behind the camera. All right, so listen. I'm going to ask y'all this question. I like to ask everybody. How do you feel about transgender situation?
What situation?
Like, what's going on in the transgender community right now?
What's going on in the community right now?
They pushing themselves on to everybody, trying to make it accepted, pushing it on kids. How you feel about that?
Shit, I mean, everybody got to eat, man. I don't know what the hell they got going on. I try to stay away from it.
So,
Well, I ain't going to try to stay. I guess I might stay.
so would you...
Is transsexual and transgender the same thing?
Yeah. They say gender and sex not the same thing. What about you? How you feel?
I guess it's more so. I guess it's not so much about what they push; it's about what you
Talk
accept.
to the mic. We can't hear it.
I'm talking loud.
Nah, go ahead.
I talk too loud.
Nah, go ahead.
But yeah, I feel like it's not more so about what they push; it's about what you accept.
All right. So if they force you to have to accept the fact that a man is a woman,
Can't nobody force you to accept anything.
I mean, you get counseled for not accepting it.
Can't nobody force you to accept.
So
I
are
just
you
don't
gonna,
like that.
so are you gonna accept it?
What are you
Or
talking
are
Accept what?
you gonna call a man a woman? Well, we know you will. We done been there.
I used to.
Is that what accepting is? Or accepting
Yeah,
is
like
just
you can't
okay
you
within
can't
the community?
misgender them or you can get counseled. Like if they say they're a man, if they say they're a woman and they're a man, you got to call
I
them
mean,
a woman.
technically,
Once
you're
they
not
about to find people
misgendering
for that.
nobody. I mean, if they.
But no, you got to call them what they call themselves.
Yeah. You about to like once they about to find people, if you miss
Yeah,
someone's
Misgender.
gender.
Yeah.
So what you gonna call a man a woman? Or you gonna keep your integrity?
If it works,
So
If it works.
would you look at them as such?
if he actually looks like a woman, I'd probably call it a woman.
So would you look at them as a woman?
I would probably say it.
You would treat them like a woman.
Yeah.
You hold the
Would
door
you
for them? Will you provide chivalrous gestures?
Probably so. Yeah. If they look like a woman,
So would you date them?
fuck no.
Would you date a woman?
Hell yeah.
So why you said you would treat them like a woman?
Oh, well, he's talking about like chivalrous shit.
Nah,
yeah.
I'm saying just treat them like a woman. Period.
He
Well,
said they
dating them.
look like one, as in he don't know
Well,
if they're a woman,
that's-
but they look like one.
How you treat women like women?
Yeah.
Chivalrous.
I'm saying
chivalrous,
would you
yeah.
date? He said he'll date a woman though. Would
That's
you
different though, because dating is like me fucking.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't
That's
fucking
extreme.
So you wouldn't.
I
But you would
wouldn't
fuck
fuck
a
a
woman,
transgender.
right?
Yeah. So they're not.
What this
the same
got to do
thing.
with accepting? That's like
That's accepting.
that's
Yeah.
like
My-
going way
Treat,
out
no,
the-
I went from accepting to treating them like a woman.
You asked the question and ran.
I'm gonna let you know. My theory is always gonna be flawed. So
Okay.
if you
What
trying to
about
get like
you?
a real, it's gonna
Would
be
you
flawed.
treat? Would you date a transsexual man, lady thing? Would you date it?
No. Why you calling it them an
Because I don't know what to call it.
Nah, I wouldn't.
So would you call them by what they want to be referred to as?
I used to would.
You wouldn't now.
Used to
No,
would.
I
Used to
wouldn't.
would. That's
I
a
like-
new word.
I
Used
used
to
to
would.
would.
Used to
I
would.
wouldn't now because we go through a lot as women, and
About the what?
They go through a lot.
we go
of
through a
women.
lot as women.
Oh,
And so after going through some of the traumatizing stuff that I done been through, being a woman that only a woman can go through, I can't do it.
You got respect for
what if
yourself
they go
now.
through it?
I
If
just
they-
can't do
If they,
How they gonna
Say
go
they're
through
a
it?
I mean, you can get a sex change all you want, but we go through a lot. They can get a sex change, they still can't menstruate, they still can't carry kids, can't deliver kids.
yeah, real talk.
I done went through a whole surgery to get my tube removed. They don't even have fallopian
Okay,
tubes.
so you were talking about like what's going on inside.
Yeah.
Like what a woman
Like
go
what a
through.
woman
Like
actually,
society.
no, like what we go through
Oh,
in
yeah,
our
yeah, I got
bodies.
you, I got
So you believe they can actually have a sex change? Like they can actually get the other part? You believe it's real?
They, yeah,
They could-
it happens.
It's real.
Surgery.
I seen the surgery.
It's scientifically
It-
real.
it's
It
not.
happens.
It's
I haven't
not a
seen the
real.
surgery. I just
It's
think
not
it's
a
surgery.
real vagina.
I mean, I can't tell nobody what to be or what
guess
to
not.
identify
You
themselves
can't. But
as.
once
It's
they
just,
bring it to
I
me,
accept what I want
if you bring it to my world, then I can tell you what the hell you is. Because you shouldn't have told me you couldn't come to me saying you're a lady and make me call you a lady. You wouldn't have to announce it if you knew you was a lady. I know you're a man. You can't make me call you what you want to be called. You call yourself that.
Yeah.
Just because you talk to walls don't make me think that wall can talk back. Because you say that wall is talking. I don't hear the wall talking.
Mhm.
But like I don't see you as a woman.
That's real.
I'm just keeping it real with people. I don't care about your feelings at the end of the day.
That's real though.
Okay,
I
only
think
care
I
about
think I was
feelings.
kind of going. What you say your name is Summer?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I was kind of going with her. Like if I thought she was a woman,
Yeah, that's different.
then
We
it
all
was
get
real.
confused.
Yeah,
But the
but once
minute
I realize you're not a woman, I probably
you
won't.
open them legs, some big come out, you gonna want to kill it.
That's true. I mean, I guess I never thought of it like that, but I guess that's true.
Hey, you gonna want? Hey, it's over with.
I mean, I hope I never make it to that part. That's wow.
All right, so what about you? Oh, you already know how you stand. We ain't gotta
What's
go
the
there.
question?
Yeah, I don't even
Would
know the
you
question.
would you accept a man as a woman and treat him as a woman?
I don't.
Hey, he just point blank period. He don't.
don't.
He said it's over with.
Nah, we got to be very careful with that. I mean, I don't mind people making their own choices in life.
Yeah.
But when you
Right.
start going into the realm of dictating what our children are,
Yeah,
being
that's
taught
what
and all
see,
that.
that's I didn't have a problem until it
That's
came
what
to
I.
the
That's why I
kids.
said it's all about what you accept. Like you could be what you want to be.
over there.
That's your decision.
Over
It's
there.
up to me. When I say it's up to me if I accept it, it's up to me if I even allow you in my inner circle.
See, but
If
this
you
the
ain't in
killer.
my
See,
inner
but
circle and you ain't paying the
they
bills, I have
forcing us
nothing
to
to do with
let
what
it.
you're
That's
doing.
where the issue
I
comes.
mean, y'all really just saying media, but watch when that stuff gets. It's not as popular here as it is in other places.
Because here they made a law
I'm
where
just letting you know.
you can't even
when
give
when
kids
it's, when it's
hormone
more of in your
blockers.
stuff, everyday type shit. I ain't gonna
Here-
say your business is gonna change, but it's gonna affect you more than just talking on the podcast. for
See
sure,
here,
for sure.
they made a law where you can't give kids hormone blockers. Cali, they got a law. If your child think they are the opposite sex, you got to take them to start transitioning, or it's considered child abuse, and they can take your child from you. That's a law Cali passed. That's BS. See, that's forcing people to do things. You don't force nobody to do nothing. How you gonna take somebody's child? Everybody like, man, I'm gonna die by mine. I'm gonna die by my kids. Like that ain't how you fight for your kids, by dying by them though. Honestly, that ain't how you gonna win that fight. Cause now you gotta even fight.
But
for
we
them.
got to be careful with them because what we see is it's like if you don't pay attention, they're trying to treat that situation almost like what black people go through.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Minorities
Yep.
go
The
through.
gay community
So,
do that.
so
Period.
I mean, we got to be able to support people' personal
Yeah.
decisions without enabling them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know
That's
what
what,
I'm
That's
saying?
what
exactly
I
I'm trying to say.
I always say, I don't care what you decide to be in your life. It's your decision. You got to deal with your consequences. But don't try to make your wrong right. We all do wrong.
How do you support without enabling?
Because you don't, man, look, I'm not going to, your decision don't affect me until
That's
you
a good
make it
question.
affect me.
I would say supporting without enabling would be like, that's your decision, it's your life. I'm not gonna look at you no differently, but I'm not gonna judge you. It's like
But is
I'm
that
not gonna
support
judge you.
though?
How is it support?
Is that
I
support?
feel like supporting
I
is
ain't
like
saying support. I ain't going to say support, but I'm not going
Because I feel like what you're just saying is I'm just letting you exist.
basically,
like,
basically.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't think that's the same thing as supporting. Though.
I'm not support. I'm
Right,
not going to
that's
support. I don't,
That's
so
what I was
what's
asking.
the-
What's the
Support and
opposite
enabling.
of support?
I'm not going to support stuff that's wrong to me.
What would be the opposite of support? Then that mean we'll be doing that if we're not supporting.
It's like I cannot agree with your decision, but
Well,
still
support is an
not-
act. When she was saying just letting somebody
Yeah,
exist, you
that-
do that without doing any
yeah.
kind of.
That's,
Okay.
and that's exactly
Support
what I'm
is
saying.
going to rallies and all that type
Support
of
That's a
is
stuff.
good question.
action. Support
I
is
retract that statement. It's no debate.
I'm not gonna-
You
I'm
right.
not gonna judge.
I really
Yeah,
just trying to.
you're right.
I'm not gonna
You might have
judge
thought
your
about it
wrong
too, then.
You're
because we
absolutely
know we all know being gay
Well,
wrong.
let me
all
say-
that. That's your business.
I won't treat
You know
you
what I'm saying?
differently. I won't treat you
Yeah.
different because,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
but I
that's
want to
what I'm
enable.
saying.
Because support is enabling. You're right.
yeah.
Right,
I'm
right.
not gonna sit up here and tell you you need to stop that. That's your decision.
See,
you
but
got to
the
deal with
thing,
your consequences.
I don't like when people use the "don't judge me" term because I believe we use it wrong. I don't believe that you're judging somebody because you don't agree with their lifestyle. I believe you judge someone when you treat them differently based on their lifestyle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I don't agree with what you're
True.
doing don't mean that I've judged you. But when I start to treat you differently because of your decision,
Right.
that's when I've made a
yeah.
judgment.
No,
Right.
but they
But,
say
but I
though,
make judgments anyway.
they say
I don't-
judging. They use the judge. They use the judge thing as a shame tactic.
Yeah,
and
it's shaming.
guilting
Yeah.
you into not having an opinion about something.
Yeah.
I ain't got no opinion about you being gay or nothing. But once you bring it to my section, then I can have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you would have left your business over there, because like I say, I'm straight.
Do you treat
I-
gay and transgender people the same?
I
Yeah,
just
if they
want
bring it
form
to
an
me,
opinion,
like I said, it's well now I'm gonna say it like this. I'm confused on the transgender thing because you gay or straight? Because you saying you're a
Because I don't
woman.
mind gay people playing basketball with women, but when transgender people play basketball with women,
No,
I'm like,
no,
bro,
I
that's a little
mind
different, bro, 'cause that's
I
some-
I get
mind
what
gay
you're
men.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
won't-
But I don't think you don't support any of them, but you wouldn't enable that action to happen.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't like if we was to ask you about both parties, you're not gonna say anything negative. But when that action happens, you like, all right now, I ain't gonna rock with that one. You just said like you wouldn't rock with transgenders in the WNBA
Mm.
because that's a little all right now.
Yeah.
That space.
I think everybody got their own
I
life.
just feel like you can be around, like you can be gay and be around me. You could be a gay woman, gay man. You could be around me all day long. Just don't try to force Just don't try to
Beliefs.
force me to change my beliefs.
But that's the
based
whole
off of
thing.
yours.
Like, see, America's desensitized, and then we're so damn passive to where when groups see that, they see bait. So they'll just accept me, love me. Okay, we do. All right, then. Now I want to go speak to the children's. Since we went the first step. All right, now I want to go speak to the children at the schools and the hospitals. Now I want to let the 13-year-old do drag. The
That's
13-year-old.
what I feel like forcing
that's
is.
that's what I mean by the neighbor. Like, okay, that's cool,
Right.
but
They
we
do it
we
though.
gonna keep it
They
right. We
do
gonna
it.
keep
That's
it there.
where my problem come in at. I feel like if you are, you can live in your truth in your own world. You can't be. I
Boundaries.
feel like you shouldn't be a transgender. Come to school as a transgender man dressed like a lady unless you look completely like a lady.
I'm gonna say this. I don't have a problem with that, but at the same time, if we're gonna allow that to happen, you should allow parents to dictate if their child.
Yeah,
be in that
that's
class.
what I'm saying.
You
But
can
also-
do it.
They
But
force
also,
it.
you gotta realize that's a transvestite too.
That's-
No,
No.
that's all I'm saying. No,
Hold on.
trans. I thought trans.
Because you
that-
were saying
what's
a man wearing women clothes.
I was
that's
thinking about.
transvestite.
I think you talking about you.
A man
That's a
wearing women clothes
transgender.
transvestite.
That's trans.
That's
So
the
what's
best-
her method?
best-
I'm gonna tell you what transgender. Remember, they have both parts.
There you go.
So
They born.
No,
It's a mutation.
hermaphrodites can't help themselves.
It's a
Let's-
mutation.
let's-
It's a
okay.
mutation.
They can't help that.
I'm
They
sorry,
born like that.
I'm sorry, Hermelfus.
Look.
I'm about to bring up a celebrity, but
Look, no.
obviously
What I'm
that
telling
wasn't
you
her.
is, transgenders.
I
Now
really-
they say it's 100 different genders.
I be telling
No,
you about
the
fun in
reason
real
I
life,
was trying to
so.
say that you were saying like a man going to school dressed as a woman.
This one.
That's the definition of a transvestite. That's what the vest comes in.
I'm gonna say like this. In
So
high
what's a
school,
transsexual?
transsexual change of your sexual
No.
gender.
That's not
Yeah.
transsexual no more.
Well, it's transgender.
Transgender is just somebody that identifies as a woman now.
So what's a transvestite?
Vest.
That's all the
vest
same
means-
thing.
But no. I'm telling the real words. The vest means clothes. Transvestite.
No. You
means
need
somebody
a
who wears.
transgender is somebody that just identify. You ain't got to change.
Well,
what
that
you
might
is.
be like the new rule, but I was just saying
Yeah.
like the word itself.
A transgender when you
what it
just don't
means.
identify as what gender you was born as now. So you can say you non-binary.
So
you can
basically,
say
what I'm trying to tell Jermaine, so we get to the bottom of this, transvestite and cross-dressing is the same thing. That's what I was saying.
Got you.
It's
but
a
that's
change
still
of clothes.
that's still
That's my
that's
question.
still all the same
What other
thing.
country other than Europe and maybe Canada?
Yeah, I
y'all
said
think-
we
I'm
already
just
know
asking, what
nowhere.
other country on earth do you believe is going through the situation?
Nowhere.
Probably all of them.
No,
Australia,
no, they not.
Canada.
You think
probably
Australia
them.
going through
That
it?
fucking
I
right.
believe that right.
Australia's a land of
Australia might
pleasure.
be.
Australia's a land of pleasure.
I ain't know that. but
Anything of a westernized country,
Name
where
me-
we worry about that
Name me,
shit,
name me another country that don't remind you of Europe.
that don't remind me of you.
Not Canada and not Australia that you think are going through the same stuff.
Not none in the east. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, they definitely. They all
nothing in the
Muslim,
east.
ain't it?
Nothing in the east.
Yeah, they got a lot of
a lot of Muslim countries definitely ain't playing that. You'll get killed.
bro, Asian, Russian. We can go all day over there on the
Yeah, we
east.
already know.
Asians ain't doing it through.
Think
That's just-
think
Yeah,
South
like
America.
I said, that's a westernized.
You think South America
thing.
have this epidemic going on?
Probably.
Probably.
That's
Brazil.
more Puerto
Yeah, I
Rico
know them
stuff.
people,
Puerto Rico
yeah,
probably.
they
do.
going them.
I just don't care. I don't judge nobody as long as it's not forced upon my kids.
But we do judge people.
You judge
don't
everybody.
judge-
You
said
gonna
she
judge
not.
me when
She
you
said
leave
she
here?
not.
You judge
Jermaine
everybody.
really fun in real life, and it smells
Look,
good enough.
I'm gonna say,
Well,
I'm
then,
gonna
if
tell
that's the case, then everything's judged.
everything is
Exactly.
judged.
That's why I don't like when people say,
Yeah,
"Please don't
everything
judge me."
judged.
No, I
judge
have to make
everything.
this judgment so I can.
When
move
you
Okay,
say-
well,
I see what
enabling.
your
The
man
word
talking
she
about.
was using,
I like
enabling.
what you talking about. What are you talking about?
As far as the
Judging,
I don't
everybody
like
judge.
it.
When
You're
you
not
first see
enabling
somebody, you
anybody.
judge them like, that motherfucker, yeah.
when you came here for the first time, you have to judge the studio to make sure you want to come back
Exactly.
again.
That's true.
I ain't coming back. Them motherfuckers, they got guns in the counter.
And that's why I know gun
All right,
policy.
so that leads to
people
my
make good
leads to
judgments.
my next question. Do y'all think first impressions are everything?
Yes.
Yeah, it holds a lot of weight.
It do. So what if you was talking to somebody and they gave you a bad first impression? Would you give them a second chance?
At the same thing.
Like
Well,
no.
we need to ask. We need to ask what is the narrative? Like what is
Like
being
you say
accomplished?
you was date,
Right.
you was going on a date, or you were going to meet
As a
somebody
man?
first time, yeah, and you
What are we trying to do? We trying to date her? We
like
trying to
you
call
was
her for real?
you
We
was
got
thinking
another
about
motive?
dating them,
Okay.
and that first impression they gave you bad.
Men don't give
impression.
second chances.
So you don't believe
Quality
second chance
man.
at all.
Hell no. We don't give no second chances.
So one mess up, say 4 years down the line, 5 years, 6 years, one mess up, that's it.
Well,
Yeah,
you
like-
know, I feel like not even talking about impressions no more.
No, I'm talking about
actions,
first
it's different.
impression now, but now we on second chance. But go ahead, what you think? Do you get first impressions?
I
How do
mean-
the first impression matter?
Yeah, man.
That's so wide. It's just a wide open question. It's like
But that's
Okay,
just-
so
I mean-
my thing with this is first impressions are a lot, but my thing with this on second chances, I believe in building a house with somebody. If we done build up, build upon, build up, you got bricks to break down, fuck ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we haven't built anything well, a couple months in, you start fucking up, it's easy for me to leave because it ain't too much emotional attached to you, and it's
Right.
like, shit, you fucking up, and we ain't built the damn house. You breaking down bricks, ain't there?
That's
But if we
that's because you fucked up too. So it's like
Not necessarily.
yeah, you fucked it.
You might not even fuck
fucks
up. You might not. Everybody
fucks
fuck up. It depends on the
That's what
degree
I'm
of fuck up. All fuck up like
What
that.
is considered an F up?
Depends on the person.
Because I believe when black people talk about this, we're talking about one thing.
What, cheating?
Talking about
You
cheating.
was
That's
gonna
it.
say? All right, so
Just like when women say men ain't no good, they're not talking about nothing but. Well,
no,
it's two things they're talking about. They're talking about
Abuse.
they're talking about
That's what they
cheating
talking about cheating.
and not being
Uh,
in their children's life.
yeah.
But they're not talking about husbands because most black husbands stay in with their families. That's why I keep telling us a cheat code.
All right, so here go a good one. Do you consider all cheating the same?
No. Men don't even cheat with their bodies, bro. I thought I told you that.
I'm saying, do you consider talking to somebody or having sex with somebody in the same category?
Men do because women are valued by how they act socially because that's the most important thing to them.
So you as a man, if you talk to somebody and your girl gonna have sex with somebody, you consider it the same thing? As
No,
far
bro,
as
we
cheating.
don't even.
Of course, it's not the same thing, but it's the fact that cheating is cheating. Like a crime is a crime.
All right, you gotta ask men.
A crime is
Crime
a crime,
hold different
right?
years.
Yeah.
Crime might
Right.
hold different years, but a crime is still a
Some
crime.
crimes are more severe. You
No,
got
they
If
got
I know
first.
it-
Murder ain't always murder. I mean, murder is murder, but there's
You see
degree.
what I'm saying?
There's a degree
It
of.
is, but at the end of the day, it's still what? A crime.
It's still murder.
It's
right.
still a
Well,
crime.
Yeah, it's still a
It's
crime.
cheating.
That's
It's
what
Oh,
I'm
it's still a
saying.
crime. Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
like physical cheating and emotional cheating
Right.
might be
We
two
ain't even
different
let
things.
y'all answer the
But
question.
the thing is you always ask the consumer what do they value the most. The reason why a man cheating ain't a woman cheating is because most women don't value men's penises that much. That's why a woman will stay with the dude who cheating physically over the dude who providing for another family. We finna have to fix that. But like they'll stay with the dude who they having sex with, but you're not gonna take my resources out this home. That's when you done drew the line. That's why they don't want no outside babies.
That's why
don't
when-
bring no outside babies home.
that's why when
what
a-
the rich folks
that's
say.
why when a
because
girl-
it's resources being
That's
taken
That's
Except
why
for
when the
some.
female give
I
you
don't answer
two
for
scenarios, she'll be like, you cheated on me, and you bought that, you paid that bitch phone bill. Man gonna say, I ain't pay that bitch phone bill. He ain't gonna say he ain't cheat. I ain't pay that phone bill. You tripping?
Tell you the worst thing a man could do ever in his life is stay with a woman who has physically cheated on him. That's about the worst. That's about the
And
worst.
why do
thing.
you assume that?
Because- I don't know. Yeah,
I don't think he's assuming.
I mean, what's
It's
your
a
reason
past
for saying that?
assumptions.
because she smelled blood in the water. You gotta ask men what are we really requiring from our women?
Nothing.
That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? They may say they do
Some
things.
of them do 50.
I heard a woman on
We
Facebook.
require loyalty. That's it.
This woman asked this man, like, what's the one of the what's the good thing you did in a relationship for somebody? He said, I bought her this, did this, and that. He asked her, she said, I brung him peace. I literally had peace before I met you. I was just sitting in the room. And then when I met you and now I got to use peace as a bargaining. No.
Yeah.
Peace is me going to sit outside. Like you got to bring
She said that because that's what everybody else has been saying.
because they don't.
That's
they
all
don't
men want.
because
That's all men
because
want.
women don't really
That's what we said we
ask
wanted.
those questions to really
Exactly.
know it.
Exactly.
So when you ask them a question, I think the question, "What do you bring to the table?" is corny. I would never ask
I
that.
tell nobody don't ask
I
that.
think
You'll
it's
see.
very fucking corny.
I say you'll see.
But I didn't create the corniness. Women create the corniness because they don't have the fucking answer.
Yeah. That's why I say, I tell people, when
Watch
when a
this.
man asks you that, it's because he's trying to see what you're going to provide
Watch
to
this.
him. Like, what's different.
Don't ask me.
Watch
that
this.
question.
Let a woman,
Ask Sommer that
a
question.
businesswoman, she go to an
ducking.
interview,
She ducking
and the
his mouth.
interviewee asks her, "What do you bring to the
She
table?"
know
I
everything.
bet she don't think that's corny.
She going to know everything. That's what I say. I tell people,
Wait, say that again.
A corporate woman, corporate lady, she goes into an interview, 6-figure job, whatever, and asks her, what does she bring to the table? Do you believe that she's offended? What do you bring to the table here with this
I
company?
don't feel like she gonna be offended, but I feel like she just gonna use her money as a.
no, he talking about she going for a job.
Oh.
Yeah, like if the
A job
interviewee asks a woman, what do you bring to the table for this corporation? Like, what do you provide?
Oh yeah, she wouldn't be offended.
That's what I say. But
So what's
women
the
submit to a
difference?
job that they don't want
But-
to submit to a man.
But I'm saying, what's the difference, like, between both situations? Because we're supposed to bring value to each other.
Yep.
See, women don't necessarily ask a man, what do you bring to the table? But she asks, where you work at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even ask that.
She asks, do you have kids? I'm saying,
We talking about majority.
probing
Oh.
probing
So what
questions
do you
are
be
being
asking?
asked.
Yeah.
that
Sommer,
men
what
don't
do you
even
be asking?
ask.
They ask questions to try to figure out if you
I mean, I
valuable.
don't really ask
If you
much.
valuable.
Like,
They
I just
They
kinda
figuring out if
sit
you
back and
valuable.
observe a little
Men
bit.
don't even ask
Now,
questions. They just pay
that is
attention
one of
to
the
you.
questions I would ask.
Because we gonna
How
see
many
everything
kids?
we
How
need to
many
know
kids you
by
got?
paying attention to you.
Because I don't like baby mama drama.
Yeah, I actually recommend men don't ask women nothing.
Nah, just let them talk.
That's what I
Let
was
'em
just
talk.
telling
Let
them.
'em
I
talk.
don't
That's why I
ask-
recommend-
Maybe ask them a question to let them talk, but don't just keep asking
Yeah.
questions. Just let her talk.
Because she gonna figure out answer them questions.
Yeah.
You let her talk, she'll tell on herself.
Yeah, or just pay attention to her actions.
That's what
the
I was
difference.
about to say. I wouldn't say
Because-
let her talk because the person can tell you
Yeah.
anything. It's
Yeah.
all in their actions.
Because I've always said this: when has a woman's bun ever been a phrase? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is a man's bun? What's the phrase? A man keeps his word or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man
that's
word.
not
Man
the
of
same.
my word.
Yeah, it's never.
Yeah.
I never heard woman of my word.
Because, I'ma
but
tell
I'm not
you-
knocking them for that. But the thing is because how many times y'all invited ladies on the show and they ain't come?
Mhm.
Because you paid attention to what she said.
I'm gonna
True.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you like
True.
this. One
I didn't think
thing.
about that.
One thing I always
real.
tell a man:
Shout out
invite
to
a
Sommer
woman.
Clement.
Invite a woman to a coffee date, or take her to the park. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel a need, if she say she don't do no type dates, okay, cool. Take her out to eat. If you realize you don't like this lady, make her pay for her own food.
You got to think about it, bro. Women gain the most in a relationship. I'm in a relationship to spend money.
Yeah.
And to spend
Yeah.
resources. And to be monogamous when my sperm cell tell me I shouldn't.
But the thing is like we gotta understand. We're not understand, but like
In this day and
there's
age, you
different things
should.
that we value. There's a women's
This day and
value
age.
system is different than men's value system.
So this
That's
bring
true.
back to another question.
Asking a girl what do you bring to the table, expecting her to say the same thing a man's saying is
Nah.
stupid as shit.
It is.
Because she can still be a valuable woman,
But
Right.
not bring what the
but
fuck
that's
you
not the
bring.
Right,
issue.
right.
Women don't really know.
They don't
Are they
know what
offended
bring.
about the values that they're supposed to bring? Women are offended about.
Okay, I'm not
Values
Because
going.
of
we
the brain
because
relationship.
they're offended because we are the one that's valuing it, but we're valuing it off of our values.
Agreed.
So if a girl says like, "Oh, I could clean all this shit," we're like, "Well, that's what we really want." We're
I-
doing the valuing.
But we can, the thing is, men
but we got
cook and clean
simp,
for
we got
themselves now.
simp ass dudes who acting like that's not the value, and they're diluting the truth.
Yeah.
So when somebody do approach a lady with the truth when she 32 and she been hearing, you know what I'm saying, lies and all that, she's gonna be offended. She's gonna be
This the
disrespectful.
one thing wrong. Men are always taught how to treat a woman. Women are always taught what you supposed to expect from a man. how a
Not
man supposed to treat
always.
you.
Say
What
majority.
women ain't taught that?
What-
A man
Well,
should
lot
never
women-
put his hands on
What's
you.
the
A man
statement?
supposed
Say
to
it
take care of
again.
you.
Say it again.
Like,
What's the statement?
Women are taught. Women ain't never taught to treat a man. They always taught a
Facts.
man supposed to treat them. Men always taught
Right.
don't put your hands
Right.
on women. Treat a woman with respect. This, that, and third. Women
Right.
ain't taught treat a man with respect.
Right.
Make sure you take
Well-
care of the man.
Well, you're
all that.
talking culturally.
Some
There's
women
cultures
are-
that
Well,
teach
that
their
I'm
women.
talking about it here.
Yeah.
Nuclear
I wouldn't
black
even say
culture.
culturally
Be
because you
specific.
have
Be
women in
specific.
this culture that treat that they raise their
They-
daughters up right. You
So-
can't.
I think
Okay, some
It's
but
not
you
majority.
can't
I think-
say
It's not majority.
What you
I'm
it's
said-
sorry.
not majority.
It's not
we
majority.
talked about culture.
That's what
many-
we're saying.
we
Because
talked about
there's
culture.
other cultures that teach their women how
But
to
I
treat
want to say
men.
this. We talked about culture for many hours. But when I think about it, it is now culture, but it was stemmed from a systematic based entity. Like it was brung into the culture and we we ran with it. You know what I'm saying? If you giving our ladies this government assistance
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
70s,
Yeah.
and now she really honestly believes because she's getting a check every month, she don't need a spouse. Then now they're
That's
telling
just
each other,
No,
you don't need
you're
no
right.
man, I don't need no
But this
man,
the
you don't need
thing.
no man.
It's
I'm
easy
raising
to
her, and I
say-
need no
it's
man.
Our
easy
culture
to
is
say
mixed
I
in with
don't need
government
something
assistance.
that's hard
Yeah,
to
that's
keep.
stupid.
That's really
It's either say I don't want something that's hard to keep. It's either say I don't want a husband, I don't want to be married because you don't know if you're gonna get
Oh,
that.
agreed. Yeah.
It's easy to deny something you can't have. It's like
Yeah.
you saying I don't want $1 million. You gonna know I'm lying.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
if I'm trying
I
to
just
build,
can't have it.
yeah,
I don't want no
agree.
money. Money don't matter.
I agree.
Who?
Yeah.
Money matter when I want things.
But we gotta stop enable. Most of this is because we enable the stuff, bro. I'm very respectful. You probably can't name a woman I've ever disrespected. Like I am a safe haven, but I'm not gonna enable nothing.
oh no,
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That's the thing about me. You already know I'm coming with the truth. But listen, I'm gonna say one thing. I got a question for y'all, and I want to know what's more important to you when you're dealing with somebody: respect, loyalty, or love?
Respect for me.
Who you asking? You asking
Yeah,
me?
I'm asking both all y'all.
It's respect for me. Well, because if you respect me, you're gonna be loyal because you respect my values. And you said love was the third one.
Yeah.
Me don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn about no love. Love,
What
respect
you
is
say?
love.
What you say?
I agree with him.
I'm all day respect.
I'm with respect because I feel like you respect me, you won't disrespect me. Being disloyal, disrespect.
Bro,
I
What-
was gonna say that you ain't gotta be loyal to somebody you respect.
Yeah.
But you just whatever you do about respect.
So
Like you
gonna
could be
loyal.
you can have
Right.
respectful
I know
enemy.
All right. I
You
know
gotta have
I know
respect for
real
enemy.
loyal, disrespectful wives. All my bros are husbands.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's a many of them, so ain't nobody gonna feel offended.
Talking to somebody.
That's true.
Some of they ass
That's true.
got miles like a motherfucker. I already know it.
That's true.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about how they treat their husbands.
Yeah.
The only man, I'm not gonna die for you today. He will. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give you all my resources. He will. And I sit there and watch you disrespect this man publicly in front of his peers. And men value what other men think about them. I don't want to be in the room and be dude that got his ass knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Got his chain took. You know, I'm just saying, I don't want to be that. I don't a simp. His wife cheat on everybody in here.
You talking about majority? Because I don't too much care what another man think. But at the end of the day, it's about
you do care what another man think. We care what your music. You care what we. I'm saying we care. You care about how we feel about your appearance, your music. You know.
I feel like.
So why you making it?
Because I do. I love it. It's therapeutic.
So why you put it out for the public to listen?
It's therapeutic because I know people gonna fuck with it. But it ain't a me caring.
I know they gonna rock with it.
It ain't a me
because
caring.
I care.
It ain't a me caring about them, what they think. It ain't me caring what you think because if I care what everybody thought or what every man thought. Or,
bro,
so
I understand there's a
if you
boundary
did
to
music
it.
your whole life, you started putting out songs, videos, all these. You never get booked for a show. Nobody listening. You get no streams. You will keep doing it.
You got a love for it. You going it's like
I think
that's a yes or no question. Like,
I got a love for it. That's different. It's like a passion.
But if you ain't getting no streams, no.
It's like a passion.
I think Anton's saying he won't change.
Like it was a yes or no
He wants
question.
somebody's
because
opinion.
of the opinion.
But
Right,
you
I
can
don't
care.
Yeah.
You just ain't gonna change it.
Yeah, like that. I don't. You don't. I'm saying, but for you
We all gotta
to
care.
want to make a living off this, because why you doing it? Like
I
you,
mean, this ain't what
gotta care.
This ain't what I plan on making a
Yeah,
living
yeah,
off
yeah.
of.
He
You know
talking
what I'm saying?
about changing who
But I
he
do
is
it
for.
if it make extra income. That's cool. But
No,
I'm gonna do it like I said.
But
I told somebody this other day. I
that's
wouldn't
a
care if it
fan
never
change
took
the
off.
reason.
Would you?
I would do this to the
This is
end
my
time.
question. Would you recommend me to go hear your songs?
You gonna fuck with it?
I'm just asking you. Would you
I say
recommend me to go
and
hear?
I'll tell you.
Would you recommend me to be a fan?
You know what I'm
I'm
gonna
asking a
tell
question.
you. You right.
Hold on, two different
You right.
I'm
Because I would
asking-
ask some motherfucker. Tell me what you think.
I'm saying.
I tell everybody.
Would you recommend me to be a fan?
You gonna be a?
I'm asking.
He asking you a question, bro.
A fan of your artist,
This what I'm
bro.
gonna say.
That's what I keep saying, it's a yes or no
This
question.
one. I'm gonna
It's a
tell
yes
you
or
what
no
me.
question.
I'm gonna consider. I don't take fans. I want no fanatics. Support them. I would recommend you to
Would you
support
recommend me
yes.
to support your
Yes,
music?
I would.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
I would
today. No
recommend you-
supporter want to hear. I don't care what y'all think.
I would
Right,
recommend you. I
right,
say
right.
if you fuck with it, let me know if you fuck with it. But that you right. I would want to know your
Yeah,
opinion.
we all know.
To
Would
Would
care
you
about
tell
your
your
opinion,
supporters I don't
You the
care?
last one.
Would
We
you
all
tell
knew
your
you was right.
supporters, all your supporters, you don't care what they think?
You mean would I tell them that?
Yeah.
That
That's
I
what
don't care
you
what they
said.
think?
Would you tell your supporters that?
I mean, it wouldn't affect me. That's what I'm letting
I'm
you know.
asking
That
you,
was
would
a yes
you?
or no
It ain't
question.
Carry-
it doesn't matter if you.
I wouldn't
affect
tell
you
them
or not.
that.
Would you
I
tell?
wouldn't tell them that, but
All
I
right
wouldn't
then.
let it. What I was saying
I'm just-
is, it don't. Your
Case
opinion
in
won't
point.
matter to me.
That's all right.
I
Your
agree.
opinion won't change me and
That's
how
what
I
I
move.
just said. Yeah,
Because
you're
that was
not
the
gonna
case.
change. That's a
Most of these
different
conversations we had here, we had if I care what other people thought.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? I wouldn't say what the fuck I feel if I cared or what I think if I care what the next person
Which
thought.
goes back to what I said. You do care to a certain degree because
Right.
you have to.
Right, especially as
Yeah.
men, bro.
You ain't gotta change yourself to care.
You have to. Right.
Name.
Usually when you care
Name
about what people
men
think,
that-
you move off of how
I'm
people
saying-
think.
No,
Name-
no.
name
That's
men-
just fake people. Fake people do that shit.
They trying to
Clout
impress
chasers
people.
do that shit.
They trying to impress people. I
But
can't
real
impress
people don't.
nobody.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, bro. We know you. You know you real.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
we
I
in
just
this
ain't finna.
Anti-fake. You know.
Yeah, that's what you feel.
Yeah, I'm rocking with
I
you.
just ain't finna. I ain't finna try to change because of what you think. You know what I'm saying?
But back to the original narrative, we was talking about men care in the room of men what they think to a degree,
Men don't want to
bro.
be embarrassed. I'm gonna say that. Men don't want to be
I
embarrassed.
mean, I don't think nobody
Girls
want to
don't
be
Bro.
embarrassed.
bro. That's not a good feeling.
No, don't no man want to be
Looked at,
deemed anything
that's
but
it.
who he know he is. At the end of the day, all we got is our name,
But if you
our
let-
word, and our
If you
reputation.
let somebody disrespect
I don't
you,
want to be. You know what I'm saying, I don't want to be lied on or somebody giving. I don't care about rumors, but if a rumor is a certain extent, he touched this, whatever, and I'm like,
yeah, that's different. That's different.
you know what I'm saying? We care what people
That ain't
think
what
to
people
an extent.
think.
We
That you
wanna-
finna fuck my life up.
That's the point I keep trying to make. We all care to a certain
This
extent.
the thing.
like, I
I'm gonna tell
understand.
you,
It's
people,
nothing but pride.
I can't
that
say that
says
because I know a
otherwise.
lot of men that have been cheated on, and they still gonna stay with the motherfucker regardless of what you think.
Do
They
you
don't
respect
care.
them?
I ain't lost no respect for them. I understand them.
What?
Hey, they got
Would-
feelings. They got feelings.
So,
Everybody's been there. Well,
but
been there.
I've heard you numerous times talk about men should operate off feelings.
You shouldn't, but sometimes you been here for I'd have been
I
there.
feel like nobody
you
should
should
operate off.
think
off
life-
Should you make
emotions.
any decisions based off feelings?
Hell no.
Nope.
They're making decisions based off feelings. I feel a
They
certain
making
type-
decisions on. Hey, I can't speak for their life. I done
Maybe
been,
not talking
I
about
done
one
been-
person in
No,
general.
I done been there where I done been in a situation where I done put all this time
And I have
in,
too,
and it be
and I
like,
was a motherfucking simp.
and it be like, man.
And I didn't have self-awareness, and I didn't respect myself.
It depends on that person. Like I said, at the end of the day, it depends on what they
So
willing
you
to
think
put up.
Adam
But if
22
you-
respect
if you-
himself?
We know damn well. his
Exactly.
ass-
That's a great example. That's a great
Man,
example, bro.
Did you watch the video?
No.
I watched the fucking video.
All right, but
I watched both sections and I seen the difference.
all right. Everybody know about Adam 22 situation? Lena the plug, Adam 22.
I just heard about it today.
So you know enough.
A
to
little
kind of.
bit, not too much.
So
You know, you watched it.
all right.
I didn't watch the video.
Do you believe that?
I had to do my
Well, you
research.
just seen it today, but
I don't even really
I-
know what's going on
yeah.
with that article. Or the
when I'm
situation.
editing, I'm on YouTube. Like I'm on YouTube,
Yeah, I
like
stay
it's
on
a
YouTube.
like a station. And do you believe that his colleagues respect him? You know,
They respect the money, probably. They respect.
they don't
him.
respect him. They don't respect him
Yeah.
as a man.
So
He has
ever
the
since,
value.
ever since that happened,
It-
they
that-
don't respect him no more?
Exactly. That's why men do not want to
It's
deal
the
with
point.
promiscuous
Him
women.
being cheated on and him.
Do you know
allowing
that, bro?
Oh my God!
Do you
that's
know
a
that
difference.
dudes won't be allowed in certain spaces and with certain opportunities? If first of all, you can't gain the respect of your family.
But we once again we talking about different cultures, bro. Those are white people. Those are white people.
Man,
Different
you-
culture.
Cause
watch this,
black
bro.
people
but his
don't care.
platforms are black.
Watch
His
this,
bro.
platforms are black.
I'm not even gonna go culture wise. It's a It's a class. I think it's a class.
Yeah.
It's a class ranking. Like it's about higher class because I believe that no matter the ethnicities, once you understand how to be wealthy,
Exactly.
then you change your
Exactly.
mindset. I ain't talking about having money. I'm talking about like true wealth that's gonna pass down.
'Cause let's
Your whole
look into
mindset
that.
changed on how your family looked at it. It's about family first. That's how you gain generational wealth. That's why we ain't got no generational wealth because we think we don't. It's a whole nother topic.
Well, look at it like
So,
this.
I
No,
want to ask you something.
No, I want to land on that shit because
All right.
that's kind of really kind of deep though, because you're not gonna see too many black people hire somebody to have sex with their wife or their husband. But white people, you've seen that even with slaves. When white people had slaves, they were letting black people like run trains, not run trains, but sleeping with the wives. But as a culture, we don't really do that shit.
Nah, we ain't doing that shit.
So I just want to dig deep into that.
All right,
like,
so
talking about like a cook.
How-
A cook.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
what it is.
You
When
really
you-
don't really see that
ain't
many
a
black
cook
men
really
doing
the
that
ones
shit.
that watch you do it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cut
they
is when
watch
the
you,
people
yeah.
watch they women
Oh,
get
I
screwed
think
by.
that-
Yeah.
I mean,
And it turned
I
them
bet
on
he
or
clicked on
something.
that video. That's the
I
same
bet he
thing.
did. I clicked on it too. And seen,
But
I
I'm
had-
just
had
saying,
to
like,
research,
that's
man.
not
I had
very
to research.
popular in our community.
Right.
It
Black
ain't
people doing
popular.
that.
I ain't finna let nobody, boy. I bet I
Exactly.
know about it.
But
All right,
but that takes in who Adam 22 is. He might have in his community. That might not be that bad of a deal. And
I
to
think
us,
it's
his
just as
community,
bad, bro.
his community is black folks.
No.
He.
No, I'm talking
that's
about
his
the
whole
white-
package.
It's
I'm
real
talking about
community,
his
bro.
white
I'm talking about
Oh,
his actual
yeah.
personal.
I'm talking
I'm
about
pretty sure it's that
counterparts.
bad. I'm pretty sure it's that
Yeah,
bad.
I believe it's that bad, bro. But that's why
I
I
don't
said
think it's
I
that
think
bad.
I think it's that bad within all communities of humans. But when we're talking about different classes,
he's about
That's
they
what I'm
act-
saying.
so if we're talking
'Cause
about
they
the
do that
higher
shit.
status of
They do that
they
shit.
do it. But I don't believe they do it within themselves.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's still an underlying
yeah.
topic. It's
Yeah.
it's still not. They're not going to the town meetings and everybody know unless everybody know.
And the thing about it,
But once
I seen-
everybody know, then I respect it.
I haven't seen too many white people saying, "Oh, can I have next?" But I seen black people say, "Hey, can I have next to
he
your
didn't
girl?"
offer to white people.
Do
They
what?
turned it down.
Yeah, I'm
Black
talking about
people-
like, I'm talking about like,
black dudes gonna fuck, man. Man,
That's what I'm saying, like, I
shit,
heard- I
fuck
seen
that
Antonio
motherfucker.
Brown do
I don't
the
know if I
same
want to
thing.
be recorded, but I want to fuck that motherfucker. How he looking? They'll probably just want to hit it. They don't want to be on camera hitting it, but they want to hit it. You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah. But
I'm gonna tell you
that's
like
a
this:
different
if
thing,
you
though.
thought your girl was cheating on you, if you just thought it, would you stay with her?
If I thought it,
Yeah, if you
I don't
just-
make decisions off my feelings.
I'm saying if you thought it, like you just had a strong.
I don't.
you
I
just
don't.
knew
I don't,
it.
I don't use
You just
intuition.
knew it, but
I
you
use,
couldn't prove
He
it.
goes
I
by facts. He goes by facts.
If your girl cheated on you, would you leave?
If she cheated on me,
Yeah.
you
Y'all-
didn't ask me that.
You already said that shit. You said that shit earlier. You was like, hell nah, you stupid
he
if you
did
doing
say
all that type of
Yeah,
shit.
he did say that.
So
Yeah,
would you
I did say
leave?
Yeah.
If you get cheated on, would you leave?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you
I
just
don't know.
said.
I don't know. I can't say that I would, and it's a lot of people because how can I put this in words? I'm not one of the ones that's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm done with him. This, that, and third. Because so often we see people go through stuff like cheating and domestic abuse and all that. They put the whole
Yeah, I
family,
see
whole world in it, then run right back to that same person.
So you saying
You really
don't
can't
know.
say until you live
But you
that
see the different
situation.
dynamic between men and women. Do you see? Nah. But you see, because it really does depend on women. They have a lot more to factor in.
It probably
than your
depends on
damn-
her, like
than
what we
your
talking about
penis.
before. Like if it might not be physical. She might leave on different
With
kind
me,
of
I'm
cheating.
gonna tell you like this. It depends.
I mean, most women leave on emotional terms.
It depends with
Yeah,
me.
well, I'm talking about like different kind of cheating, like not.
I think
sexual
most
cheating,
women
but like,
stay because
like you're
of
saying, taking
emotion.
care of somebody
Well,
else or something.
Nah, women move with their
Yeah,
emotions.
yeah, yeah,
They'll
yeah.
leave.
They make that. Yeah, they
they'll
leave
leave,
because you're right,
right.
and they'll stay because of the logical reasons
Yeah.
why you should.
Yeah, because you paying for everything.
Still getting knocked
and
down by
all that.
somebody else.
Like I said, I don't know. With me, it's more of how long we been together, how long we been dealt with each other, and
That's logical.
what have I done? I always look at me too, like.
So you
Have I been
saying
this
you
good
saying if
dude?
you're having a great relationship, well, all right, what year mark would you start to
It
consider?
depends on the person. It depends on what I would. It
Bro,
depends. With me, you talking
So
about
if you
me?
built up everything and the girl
Everybody's
cheated on
different.
you would stay?
Who?
Like if you with the girl 15 years,
It
y'all
depends.
got out.
I know me.
So if
she
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 cheated,
ain't gonna like me if she cheated.
so
Why
you
would you
stay
stay in
with
a situation you don't even like yourself in?
Who? It depends. I always looked at.
See, that's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
look
As
at
a
it
man, I
subjectively.
can't respect. I can't
look at
respect
it
that as a
subjectively
man.
as what
I'ma tell you-
if I ain't did shit. Now if I know I was out here, like I say,
I'ma
you can't do shit and be
I'm gonna
like
give you an example.
you fucked up for doing
The
it.
example you just gave us, women say if he cheat, I'm gonna spin a block or I'm gonna whatever they be saying. Like if you cheat, I'm gonna cheat
I'ma
too.
cheat
We gonna
harder.
make it even.
Yeah, we're gonna cheat hard.
Nah,
But why would I
it-
recommend
the
a
get
woman?
even-
Hold
the
on,
get
why,
even thing?
why would I recommend a woman that I care for to even waste her time like that? Why you sit here playing around with your body, risking all this and playing with your probably your safety? He might slang you. Why won't you? All right, let me get out that situation and put myself in a situation, align myself with a quality man.
So
But I'm gonna continue to cheat back when you can go really get
I don't
your lick back
suggest
and go get a
the
quality
lick back
man.
Stuff. I say that's really, you know,
That's
what
the
I'm saying?
greatest leak back.
That's the
I
greatest
say
lick
the
back.
lick back stuff. I
Send
don't
his ass
recommend
invitation
that
to the
because
wedding.
it's gonna keep.
Shit.
It's gonna keep. See, nobody.
That'll
invitation.
hurt, boy.
It's gonna keep going back and
That'll
forth. Y'all both in that type of time. I'm just saying each man might be different. You build up that.
No
house.
man that acts like that is truly respected. Why would you stay with a cheating woman so you could cheat on her when you could just be single and still
I'm
have
saying,
sex with
have
her
you-
and have sex with everybody else?
Have you been cheating? I always look at it. What have you been doing?
You adding all these variables.
Nah, I just
we can
look.
go
I
all day
look
with a
at,
variable.
no, I just be looking at it like this. I be like, have you been perfect? What you did? You can't get mad at somebody doing something you did.
Right.
That's the way I look at life. Like if I'm beating your ass, you side to hit me back. I can't be like, man, you wrong as fuck putting your hand. You know what I'm saying? I look the same thing with a woman and a man. A woman can't keep putting her hands on a man.
So
and
you
then turn
pretty
around.
much. I mean,
I'm going around.
you
If
add
you
all
did
these
shit-
variables. When you add all these variables,
No,
I
I'm
gotta go
saying
back
if
to
you
the
got a
real.
woman that you know you been perfect with, you been doing everything, you ain't cheated.
You
I'm
didn't
saying,
say that at first.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Then of course you will leave.
That's what I'm
first.
saying. If you know you ain't
And I
did
still
shit-
That's
leave
what I'm talking
regardless.
about.
Yeah, but if you know you been running around cheating, you the fuck 50
I'm
So
still
if,
up out
you,
of there.
so if you been
Shit, you-
cheating,
that-
but you never been caught, y'all might have been together.
You
10
might have
years.
got caught.
You been cheating the whole time, never get caught. She cheat, get caught, and
I'm getting the fuck
That's
up out
more
of there.
emotional than
How
me.
is that fair?
It ain't about
When-
fairness,
na-
but you know.
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
I think
I
it's
know what
as
you finna
simple
say.
as
I'm saying,
men simply cannot take what women can take.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
different.
that's not
And
even an
women
insult.
can't take
though.
what men can take.
Why, I'm saying, but why
That's
don't?
not an insult, but I'm
but-
saying that's
but
just a
women-
fact.
Nah,
Well, it
women
ain't.
can't.
Hold
Women
on,
can't.
bro. Let's-
They more
I agree
emotional.
with it. Just
But
because
this is the thing though.
we two different things.
Why should we?
Why should y'all wait?
Why should we take what women take?
No, what
Why
I'm
should
saying
women
is,
take what
if
y'all
you,
take?
That's my
Why
whole
anybody
point.
gotta
No,
take that
what I'm
shit?
saying what I'm saying
He said,
is,
why y'all
the
gonna take
woman
it?
might not have known she was taking the shit because she didn't know you was cheating.
Why she got caught?
No, I'm
That
saying
was-
you saying that if men can cheat and a woman can stay, why
Why,
can't men
yeah.
be able to do the same?
Now go ahead and answer.
No, that's not what I said.
What you
What you
saying?
saying? I'm
What
sorry.
exactly what I just said.
Replay it.
Like,
Replay
okay,
it. Replay it.
okay, so don't play no sound. So it's like,
She knew it was coming. She knew it was coming.
what I'm saying
That's
is,
legitness.
what I'm saying is, you're saying you can
Are
cheat
you saying
10
or him
years
saying?
straight. I'm talking about him. So you can cheat on a woman.
That's
10
gonna be my
years straight.
wife, but
In 10 years, okay, you got a point. But you
That's a
cheating
long
on a
time.
woman. Okay, just say you cheating on a woman 2 years straight,
right,
and you never get caught.
right.
She cheat once she get caught, you out.
That's what he
Yes,
said. Yeah.
we don't play by the same rules.
Well, that's why it's no right or wrong with this situation.
No, it is a right or wrong.
It's not.
It is a right or wrong.
It's not, because it kind of goes back to what he's been saying the whole time. Like, women and men's values are different. What we value, y'all don't value. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Two different rules. Yeah.
Yeah, like you just.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You just validated.
But
it.
also,
you believe all men value the
she's
same
saying
thing?
the same thing. She's saying there's no right or wrong.
You believe all men value
Right.
the same
Well, I'm
thing?
saying the reason why you asked me that is
When I
because you
say there's
believe
no
that.
right or wrong, what I'm saying is you just said everybody go by their own values, men versus women. So how can you say my wrong is wrong, and how can I say your wrong is wrong
When it's two
if we
different
go by
values.
2 different values?
I feel what she's
I
saying.
mean, but if he feel like that's wrong to him, he can leave.
That's what I'm
all
talking
he
about.
said.
What I won't allow in my life.
But you
Okay.
feel like all men gonna supposed to feel the same way? Like all men
It ain't
supposed to have the same value?
I'm just
He
looking.
gonna respect the ones that make his decision.
No,
Yeah,
but-
that's
that's
what I'm
I
saying.
basically
mean,
what he
that's
telling
the
you.
That's what
energy.
I'm
That's the vibe that I'm getting because you said, nah, you a simp if you do this and you a simp if you do that. But
Well, you gotta
See, what I call simps
ask me why I even call those dudes simps,
okay, why do you call them simps?
and give me an example. When I call a dude a
You
simp.
said
Yeah.
if he stay, he get
I just
cheated
gotta
on
get the
and all
scenario.
that. If he get cheated on, he stay. You know what I'm saying? He's still fine and stuff.
Yeah, who you think dominant in that situation after that? Who you think is the leader in that
Depending on the man.
household?
Depending on the man. Like I said,
If everything
depends.
depends, then
Then
there's-
nobody can form an opinion of right or wrong because everybody
This
has
what I'm
different
saying.
But
values.
every man gonna have different values, and at the end of the day,
But what
what
I'm
you
saying,
consider simple, different from what I consider
like you say,
simple.
depending on the man, you're gonna get certain results.
Yeah.
And if you look at those type of men, let's look at the results that they get. Most simps, most dudes who don't have a backbone, most dudes who don't have morals and values for themselves get a certain type of woman. The same type of woman we wouldn't even recommend from dudes we want to see the best of.
All right. So my definition of simp, somebody that's paying for all this
Let's look
stuff.
at that
Simp
definition.
is
of
a
I'm talking about
simp.
my
broad
definition.
thing.
Somebody paying for all this
Very.
stuff, doing all this stuff, ain't even
Very.
hitting it, ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
A
getting
simp
nothing.
is a silly or foolish person. It's
No,
absolutely
So it
foolish.
we
depends
have
on
a
what you
female here.
consider a fool or
I gotta
silly.
get Summer's opinion. What do you think a simp is?
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Ladies don't know what a simp
They
is, bro.
don't.
I pay.
Ladies
I
want
know,
certain.
but-
They want
but it's
men to be
valuable to
certain
hear what
ways.
they're saying.
Okay,
too, though.
let's hear.
No, because
What do you call a
That's a
simp?
good guy.
I know people I consider simps. Well, I ain't gonna say I know them personally, but I've.
What is a simp?
Okay.
Though? What is a
Why-
simp?
why
To
do
me,
you
I
consider
consider it basically somebody with no backbone, somebody that don't put their foot down, somebody that, cause you know what I'm saying. You can have a backbone. You cannot have. Hold on, I'm trying to. I've been drinking. My bad.
Me too.
Okay, so I feel like a simp is someone that it's all in the ex, it's all in the person. It's really just different.
Everybody
So
got
she ain't got no. She ain't got no.
Everybody
answer.
gonna have
She ain't got no
different
answer.
evidence.
Bet.
Like I said, what
I
I
just know
consider,
in my
You're
own
right,
personal
you're right, you're right.
opinion,
What I
a
consider-
simp would be
okay.
just as simple as a man that has no backbone, like a duck.
A man.
no, that's a weak man.
I
That's
feel like a
different.
simp
That's-
is a duck.
That's a weak man. I feel like a simp is somebody that's them dudes out here leading with their wallet, spending all this money, still ain't getting it.
So what's
I
a
feel like
female
you-
simp
You
then?
know what I'm saying?
There's definitely.
What's a female
That's
simp?
not. That's not.
What you call it? That ain't a trick.
I mean,
that's
that-
a simp. That's you getting played out your money.
I think a simp and
Yeah,
a
that's
trick.
You a simp.
A trick really.
I'm
A
speaking-
trick and
a
simp
trick
two
gonna
different
hit it,
things.
But I'm speaking within relationships.
Okay.
You're talking about dating.
Yeah.
So you going
Okay.
somewhere
Oh
else.
wait, I was talking about dating too though.
But within relationships, a simp is a man who gives authority up to the woman to lead the household. That's what a simp
That's
is.
true.
That's what a simp is.
That's true.
So if you allow your woman to cheat and get dominated by a dominating man,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
foolish, which is a
That's
simp by
So-
definition.
What's a female simp?
It's no such thing.
No such thing. I got you.
If they
How
spend
does
the
that
money,
sound?
they ain't
Just like
getting
a
no
pick me isn't like that's a made up word.
All
Women
right.
make up words to shame each other.
So-
Women are
You do have female simps. You got
What is
women
it? What's
that'll
a
take
female
care
simp?
of a man. You have women that'll take care of men with, you know what I'm saying, with just hopes.
Yeah, it's the ones that
They'll
got the
just take
bonds.
care of you off of
Ones
hope.
that got the bonds.
Like,
Ones
you
that
know they
simp.
taking your car.
And he
You
got-
at
yeah,
work.
yeah.
They ain't got
That's
no
true.
job.
That's a
I
female
mean,
simp.
yeah,
They
if
go
you want
in
to
your
take,
car
it
all
was made
day.
for men though. I just look at that
And
as
that's fine that
we
it was
call it-
made
nah,
for men,
nah,
but there's
it's-
still
I'm
a
saying
male and a
that's
female
a
simp.
naive.
We call them
I
dumb.
like
I'm saying that's a
We
naive
dumb.
woman. That's a you know.
All right, so
naive.
back
It's
Simp
a
to naive
difference in
too.
naive and just
Back to our
stupid.
question beforehand.
Well, that's the same
What,
thing that we were saying about
What
males.
do you what do y'all consider a whore?
That has nothing to do with what we just
No,
talked
I
about.
said
but-
back to the question beforehand.
Okay,
What
I
y'all
was
consider a
gonna say,
whore? I want to know what y'all consider a whore.
You know not to ask me. I'm
Yeah,
tell
you
the
like
other
definitions. What you consider a whore?
Somebody who has no loyalty with sex.
Okay, what you consider a whore?
A prostitute.
I mean, it's a prostitute, which is a promiscuous woman. But if you want to look at it from the social context, it's
What he
I like
But
what I
it's-
said.
but
I
I'm
like
saying
what
it's
I
a
said.
promiscuous-
That's the first time I said it.
that is
So
that is
can
a
a
whore.
man be a whore?
That was good.
No,
Why a man can't be a whore?
because we're not valued the same in society.
But that don't make you not a whore.
All right, then we're whore then. But
Men
name
don't care about being whores,
but
though.
name one man who's going to be offended by that.
Nobody. That's why I said
That's
it's
the
a
point.
difference.
The word
But
is
women
used
ain't
to
starting to be
Right,
offended
men.
by that
I
shit
feel
no
like
more.
men are held to a pedestal for being whores. Women
Yeah,
are
we know that.
devalued for
Exactly.
being whores.
Men pride
Because
for being hoes.
because you know why we have to earn a woman's body.
Yeah, we gotta earn being a hoe.
That's why. It's
Y'all-
literally
it's easy for
it's
y'all.
really 1, 2, 3. When people be,
Y'all can fuck
Well, y'all
somebody
need to
else.
start making people earn y'all body. Y'all so easy.
I mean, I do agree,
Men.
but
Yeah,
I
but
like to have a
it
good
still
time.
won't even come. It still won't hold value to a woman.
That's
I mean,
very
it still
true.
won't equate in
Like
value.
when a man fuck a woman for the first, I can't believe I'm hitting this. Women ain't thinking that shit. Women ain't thinking that. I
I
can't
Well,
believe-
the
probably
thing about
You
is
think they
also
can think, I can't believe he fuck. I'm
Yeah,
finally fucking
based
him.
on the status that you provide.
I can't say I've
in the
ever
civilization.
had that feeling like, oh my God, I can't believe we fucking. I've never had that feeling.
I don't
about
think
it.
women.
So why
think
did you
that.
let him have sex?
No, I'm saying it
'Cause
wasn't
they
on no.
want to.
Oh my God, it's like I'm not.
Like your first time, you probably like.
I believe that. I believe that's. See, but that's the is this the word? The sensitive,
Desensitized.
desensitized narrative that's going on with a lady.
I mean, cause I can want to have sex with you, and then when we fuck, that don't mean I gotta be like, oh my God, we're fucking. I'm so no.
I think.
All right, so watch
Like
this.
you
Do you-
said, we don't
watch
value
this.
y'all penis.
watch this. And I know I'm going extreme, but you believe that virgin ladies on their honeymoon are not thinking, "Oh my God, we having sex."
They ain't think. I'm saying.
I'm just asking that question.
I
Do you
agree
think?
with what he's saying.
I
I
know
feel
what you're
like
saying,
that-
but I'm
And
saying
the more you have sex as a woman, the more you don't give a
I'm
damn
saying,
about it. That's
like
my
your
whole
first
point.
time,
That's
it was
true.
like I'm talking about like you wanted somebody, you want to fuck somebody bad, and you turned around like I can't believe I'm fucking. her."
Yeah, bro, because it's another mark off our list.
But I don't think women think that when they fuck somebody, they want to fuck bad.
That's what he just said.
I get what you were
So
saying
what
on
you
their
think
first
women
time. The
think
woman
when
gonna be
somebody-
like, "And I'm finally having sex." It ain't. I'm finally having sex with him. But we'll think that with a certain woman. I'm finally fucking. hit.
Women will say that if you have status.
That's very true.
You think if Fredo
Very
would have
true.
took, I'm just filming, if Fredo would have took one of them little thoughts out the front
I can't
row
believe Fredo
to the
fucking
van,
me.
you don't,
Yeah,
first of all,
yeah,
you gonna say,
yeah.
oh my God, he finna take me with me. Oh my God, he finna put my pants on. Oh my God,
We
he
finna be in a
finna
relationship.
smash and dash. I'm
I don't
excited.
know. I
Nah.
would. That just wouldn't
They'll
be
think
me.
they finna
But
be in a
he would know
relationship.
Do you
seriously.
believe that most women do that?
Most women
'Cause
would,
I-
but he will tell you I'm different in my own way when it comes to certain stuff like that. I'm not gonna get starstruck. I'm not.
Do you believe that you are the exception to that though? Like, you believe that like it's a,
Yeah,
like
that's
the
what
There
Yeah,
is an
yeah,
exception
yeah.
because you
Yeah.
have
If
many
she
women
says
nothing
she's
wrong
that
with
are like
nothing wrong with
myself.
that. I can't.
I can't lie.
I would never do.
Cause
It
it's
be
just dick to
females
me.
with me, and I know I ain't big. I can't. You somebody to me. I'm so happy.
I
met
just
you.
look
I'm
at it like
man,
this.
that ain't-
Yeah, you
know what I'm
big.
saying?
Yeah, you a celebrity. You got all this money, but what is it doing for me?
Well, that's a whole other topic. But
That's real.
But regardless of what
That's
we
real.
believe what we understand is hypergamy is real. Regardless if you agree with it or not, I
Women
know I don't
always
agree
looking
with
for
it.
the next
I
best
know
thing.
women shouldn't value a man based on his status, but I understand hypergamy
Yeah.
exists.
You absolutely correct.
So that's why dudes lie. Dudes lie
don't condone
not
that
because
shit.
of their physical appearance or because of material things, because that's where our value
That's why
lies.
they. That's why
I
they
don't know
spend
why,
money
but
on
that's just
looking
never-
looking the part.
That's
when they don't
never
even really
excited
play
me.
the part. Because I could.
Yeah,
trick
just
you,
like women
I
look
could
the
get it.
part.
I heard a story about
Yeah.
a female dude. He said he was an NBA player. He said he was an NBA player from what that movie dude, the Jesus dude with Denzel Washington.
Oh,
he
Jesus
said
Hutton,
he,
yeah.
he said
He got
that was
game?
his name. He had rented a nice car. Fucked outside the hotel.
I mean, I
on
feel like the
car,
majority of women are
and,
moved
you know
by
what I'm
status,
saying?
but I'm just not.
Fucked outside on the car and
It's
everything.
beautiful, but when you see the ladies around you being moved by status, you got to put them in check because they devaluing themselves, not
And I
only to that
have.
man, but really to each other. Because women ain't nothing gonna break up the sister circle,
That's what
as
I
we
said.
see.
I
Like
get
they
on
can know
that
each
all
other
the time.
wrong and still don't
I
admit
get
it.
on all the time.
Let's
They
be real
would
though.
never call a woman ugly unless they into
Women like people's
Hey.
status because of survival.
Hypergamy.
But
It's
see,
hypergamy,
but
bro.
look,
The
that's
next-
my whole point. If your status is not benefiting me, why am I so hyped about your status?
That's true.
But-
But why do you have status if it doesn't benefit a woman?
Most women.
You
they
say,
do.
why do you have
They
status?
just
Yeah,
they
'cause
love to say they
it
fucked,
does
but they-
benefit
they-
most
they
women.
was
You
with
know
them.
what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
That's what I'm
They
But
saying.
what
like say
I'm
they know
saying
somebody.
is, it's like you got some men that actually will spend it, and you got some women that'll just showcase it just to bait a woman in, fuck and get what they want. I'm one of them type of women that, yeah, you got money, you got status, but what is your money and status going to do for Summer?
That's the same thing. That's
Why
how.
am
That's
I
how
excited
millions
about
most
it?
celebrities.
But
do
how
it
you gonna
first.
figure that out?
But all women are thinking like that.
I would
Some
still
are
have,
just
I would have to just see.
all women.
Yeah.
All women.
I
So
have
you'll
that
probably
same
go on a
mindset.
date. You may smash.
I'm saying all women.
You might-
have
you
that
might not stay
same
with them.
I'll probably go
ideology.
on a date, because I'm not going to lie to you. One date,
Yeah, you got.
with
yeah,
a
you
lot
gotta
of
figure that
people,
shit out.
one day can,
That's all.
especially a person with status. But in my opinion, like, you can tell a lot off of a date. Like, I've always been told coming up, If you want to know somebody person, just listen to them talk.
Right.
I can ask you questions all day long, like, so what are you looking for in a man? I mean, what are you looking for in a woman?
But that all could be rehearsed. If you
That's
just
what
listen to people talk,
exactly.
shit,
That's no.
Grass.
It's more so like.
Cause I know a lot of fast talkers.
I'm gonna put it like this: you got men, you can go on. They might have status and shit or money or whatever. You go on a date with them. You can pretty much tell off their conversation if they tricks or if they not.
All right.
I've met a lot of
Trying to get
tricks,
some tricks.
and I've met a lot of men.
But
that
could you
have
tell
money,
it
but
before the date?
You can.
Not
They gonna leave with
necessarily.
their wallet.
Not all the time.
They gonna leave with their wallet. They
Oh,
gonna
I
try to
think
take
that's
you
count
somewhere
something.
fancy.
Not
They
all
gonna
the
try
time.
Most dudes we expose our hand, even
Yeah.
if it's a subtle thing.
They
If
gonna
I just
show
want to
you.
have sex, I might not bring it up because I'm trying to get the ultimate goal.
But
I'm gonna slide something in
Yeah,
real slick.
See where you at.
Women,
see where your head at.
women,
I guess I just can't speak.
women
for
don't
everybody.
count red flags. The majority of women don't count red flags unless
That's
the
it.
red flags are the majority of the flags.
Uh-huh.
They'll look over 1, 2 things. But shit, he got this going. He nice. He got.
Yeah.
I'ma just
But
look
what is
past
that doing for me though? That's how I look at
Well,
it.
the world
You
of
got
Obama-
money. You right. I'm just saying, like, because he been asking my personal opinion, like,
Okay.
for me. So as far as Sommer goes, like, yeah, you got money, you got status, you got these nice cars. I'm finna drive that car. Your money.
So what
finna
if he
pay
let you
my
drive that
bills?
car?
You can let me drive your car all day long, but
That's the first thing you
That's
brought
still
up.
like
That's the first
bad
thing.
shit.
I'm
She
saying.
did.
Listen, no, so when I say drive the car, I mean, like, am I gonna have the same rights to your car as you? So why the
So-
fuck do I give a fuck about you having a Ferrari? Can I just grab the keys and go?
I
Just like you can grab your keys and go?
But also in that's time you spending with him. So basically at the end of the day, he's still
But-
winning.
At the end of the
Yeah.
end,
He still gotta
at the
die.
end of the day, his status gave him at least an opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what we're
Yeah.
talking about. Hypergamy is real.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't
So,
gonna lie.
I was
There's
just
two types
defending
of
women
men.
by saying that's part of survival.
Your
Man,
status will give you an opportunity because
men
it's
with
something
status,
that I
they
would
gonna
have
use their
never
status
talked
to
to.
get it, and then there's certain men that gonna have an energy that's just gonna draw
See,
you
but
in.
what I believe that a lot of women our age don't realize is most men ain't having sex out here. The most men ain't having sex. Most men ain't getting women. So when women say these dudes be whatever,
Yeah.
y'all talking about a pool
same
of guys,
niggas,
like
y'all
like a
just
certain
sharing.
little pool of
It's
guys.
most men that can't-
Because
Yeah.
if most women disagree with me, put the last 20 dudes they encountered in the store and ask them how many they'll choose. It'll probably be one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
none
Most
or
men
two.
can't get females. That's why I say about the red pill. Most of them dudes can't get females, while a lot of them talk a lot of trash.
Who?
You know who I'm talking about. Most of them. But for one, I don't even want to say no.
I ain't gonna lie,
names, you know
bro.
what
Most
I'm
of the dudes you probably talking about still
they
getting
got
cheeks.
status now, but I'm talking about beforehand. Before
Oh,
the
agreed.
status,
Yeah.
before the status, they weren't getting no female. That's why they
But
bashing.
Well,
you,
yeah,
but
it's
do
very
you see
true.
why
It's very
men? Do you see why men
Leave
gotta
with
have a
their
lot of
wallet.
will
Yeah.
leave with their wallet and have sex and
Yeah.
mark it
Yeah.
off our list because of stuff
Yeah.
he
But-
didn't. What I'm saying, you didn't even realize what you said. It's indoctrinated
yeah,
in us.
I get what you're saying.
Bro,
But
I
look,
know you don't get no.
But look, this thing. Somebody like me and you probably could lead off energy and pull them saying, you know what I'm saying? Just being
all
who you
game.
is
that's
as a
wisdom
person.
though. That's
Being
that's
who
when
you
you
is as
get
a
your
person.
that's seasoned. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm
That's
saying?
when you
That was
get
after
older.
high school for me. It was like it became easy once
I'm
you
saying-
understood.
Yeah.
But once
you
before
understand.
you know,
It
you
make-
one of them dudes that think it's hard when it ain't hard. You gotta know how to
No,
talk
no,
to
no,
them.
no, no. It's hard for many. Nah, we ain't. Nah.
I'm saying once you
hard for many.
understand it, once you understand it,
Nah,
like,
bro, it's hard for many. If you don't build yourself up, you know what I'm saying?
100%, yeah.
Build your finance up. Most dudes ain't very hygienic.
Oh yeah, they ain't.
You know what I'm saying? Physical health. I'm in the gym every morning at 6 a.m. now. Like
See,
stuff like
okay.
one.
Talking
If
about
you
the
don't,
exception, okay, the majority.
No,
I know my boy ain't got no problem getting females. Y'all tripping.
bro, the majority. I'm talking about the majority of men do not get
Yeah,
cheeks,
I
bro.
know the majority though.
Why
I
you
know.
think the porn industry is not because women? Why you think the porn industry is booming? It's because of men, lonely
real.
men,
real.
lonely men. The same equivalent of a lonely woman ain't nearby as close to a
Yeah,
lonely
right.
man. Because at the end of the
There's
day,
probably 1% of men. It might be a 0.% of men
who's
that
coming
really
to
get women.
who's coming to save the lonely man?
A female could be ugly anything and get some if she want it. You might not.
That's
get
why.
it.
That's why dudes will barely, if they thinking about suicide, they'll barely announce it because ain't nobody
Nobody
finna save me from these thoughts. Now, a woman will post it, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
And I know-
somebody say something and care.
yeah, like
about it, all that
they
type
most of the
stuff.
time when people, it's already known that most people who like say I'm about to do something, they want somebody to stop them.
Yeah.
Most dudes just gonna do it.
That's because I'm not gonna lie. Most women do stuff for attention. Like we love attention.
We know they're
Right.
attention whores.
You're right.
Yeah.
But watch this. Y'all love attention because most women are gonna get it.
True.
The same dude who like attention, he may get attention, but that attention gonna lead him down a road
Man, let's look
that's
at
gonna
let's
fuck
look
him.
at social media. a female post something, if she ain't got no dude, she post anything, especially about anything, she getting 1 million likes, whatever. Dude ain't gonna get the same attention from. He can have a good post, anything.
Shit, you
He
got
not gonna
some
get
dudes that will.
It depends on what he posted.
We talking about the
Come on, what he
majority.
posted.
We talking about the majority.
He posted a real nice car, a lot of money in it.
That, look what that is. That status though.
But
That's what
see,
I'm saying.
stuff
I'm
like
just
that
letting you
don't
know.
even
I'm just
attract
letting
me
you
because why you
We not
posting your
talking about
car?
you.
Summer, we know that you are not
Okay,
attracted
you
with the
right.
majority of women that
But I'm speaking for the women that's like me, not just myself.
But you
I
speaking
want to
for
get on
the
that last
Because
subject.
we're out
exception.
there.
I know you speaking for the
let's
exception.
get on that Carly Russell thing real fast. His face told it all. What you want to say about that?
Hey,
And the women defending her.
no, but it's all in the women's hands now. Like real talk. You know, I see a lot of women say men should speak on women business. This is y'all opportunity to hold each other accountable. See, in the spaces of men, if you touch somebody you ain't got no business touching, hit somebody you got no business hitting, stealing, we gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
First by the law, which are majority males.
they're from prison.
Men hold each other
You
accountable.
go there from prison. A child molester gonna get killed in prison.
If you don't take care of
your
your child and they know how to find you, you finna get them papers put on you. Like men are held
go to
accountable.
jail for child
So
molestation.
men hold each other. Men hold each other accountable. Women, if you don't want men in the village speaking on stuff, this is your chance. Until then, we gonna have to step in because the grandma, y'all done ran your grandmas out your life. She tried to tell you something. You think she doing too much, so you don't go around no more. Your mama act like you. Y'all went to go get your nipple piercings together.
Tattoos together and stuff.
No morals. Don't want to be shamed for nothing. I need shame in my life. That's what make me better.
That's what make you strong. When somebody can tell you something.
Now, don't nobody want to get rock star on them walking down the road like medieval times, but at the same time, I need someone to correct me.
Shame.
Yeah, you know, the
Bringing up
Game
some
of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
Come on, bro. You
Shame.
What I'm saying is, yeah, you right. Like, you need to be, if you can't tell somebody something, they ain't gonna never learn.
It's not real talk. Before we get into it, there's no need to get into it. The press got it. We know about all the situations, but what people ain't talking about is first of all, this is one of the most embarrassing things that have happened to black people. Since Black Lives Matter stole $60 million from our dumb ass, we donated to. I'm gonna always bring it up.
Especially
The
black
black community.
women. That was very humiliating for black women because it's like
When it ran by white folks.
No, it ran by lesbians, black lesbians.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Right.
Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh,
I knew
yeah.
it was so weird.
They got $60 million donated from the black community and mismanaged the money, which means just spent it on stuff they ain't got no business spending on. Bought houses, paid for their brother's security team, gave him millions of dollars, and now they bankrupt off of money that we've donated. I mean, we've donated. That's embarrassing. So the white people who already didn't believe in Black Lives Matter, we have validated it. That's the stuff that matters. See, but the thing is, it sounds political, so black people run away from political topics. But that's our biggest demise because political topics is what create our laws and sustain our livelihood. But what it's taught for us to kind of like shun that topic away. That's too much. We want to talk. End up talking about stuff that don't matter. Rap and ass. That's it.
I want to tweak on that too. You remember the subject Payne said how they turned us against each other and said if they start saying kill niggas out of music and kill white folks, they'll shut music down.
Fucking right.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
I think all the
If they
rappers
say
need to
kill
start rapping
Jews,
kill
they'll be
niggas and
over.
start saying other words and see how much support
Bro,
it is, how backed it is, and all that. I want to see if y'all still got that same backing. We telling each other to kill each other.
And that's why I say black
and
culture
promote it.
trash, bro. We enable the same rhetoric that we believe our oppressors, you know what I'm saying?
and then get mad at the white folks when they got results and
they-
elevating, but
y'all
they
doing what
stand
they want
together
you
as
to
a
do.
unit.
You
Right.
about
All we
killing
doing
your
is
brother.
talking about it. They actually being about it.
But when we hold each other accountable, when we try to hold the other black person accountable, we doing too much. You must hate us. Whatever group.
Somebody got mad at me earlier because the YNW Millie dude trial is a mistrial. And I said, why y'all talking about free this dude for killing people? I said, y'all need to stop saying free people.
I mean, I believe in, especially a black man having his day in court. Now, I know that's a certain situation, but look at Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
I seen a woman that looked like me pretty much call him everything under the book.
When a woman say something,
Hold on, let me say, I seen a woman that looked like me call Jonathan Majors everything up under the book, but a man who deserves his time in court, and I chew her ass out. As soon as we seen that it was not guilty and she finna get pressed for charges, I made sure she knew you were finna be held accountable to
That's
that.
what I tell people.
Please feel shame.
I tell people when it comes to men,
You got a son.
when it comes to men, most things you got to prove that you didn't do. We know he did this. This
Y'all
thing
be
I
all
speak
over the
on.
place with the topics. Y'all said Carly Russell, now y'all
Because
talking
we
about
already
other-
know about that. We know. But this thing, I tell people, stop saying free people, free your brother that killed somebody. Man, let the man say he did that. Stop saying free R. Kelly. We know what R. Kelly did.
How we end up here?
I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
speaking on holding people
I
accountable.
just pretty much got
Listen.
chewed out when I just said that we talked about, we brought up Carly Russell.
Because
now
we were
talking about
speaking on
everything
holding
else.
people accountable. I'm just speaking on holding people accountable. And the black people
You need a
destroying each
host.
other.
But he
This
literally
thing.
He need a Molly Karam.
This is the thing. I'm just saying, don't stop trying to trying to justify BS people doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying like I'm saying, freeing people that you know committed a crime, let them do their time. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody accused them of something and ain't no proof or nothing, that's different.
Oh, I see how he got
That's
that.
different.
He used that as an example.
Yeah, like.
But every time I say something about Carly Russell, I get
You
shit.
ain't never say nothing about Carly Russell.
I keep trying to say something. Am I not?
What do you want to say about Carly Russell?
Yeah, go
It's your
ahead.
turn.
I mean, you
It's
asked the
horrible.
question. All of us were trying to answer the question, but then you
Go
went
ahead and
off
say
and
what you got to say. You talking. Go ahead.
you
got the
was
floor.
start, no,
You
you
got
was
it.
starting with him. You asked him. You said,
Oh,
what do you feel
I'm
about
done,
the-
son. I'm done.
Okay, what do you feel about the Carly Russell situation then?
I mean, it's crazy. I don't know. I want to know what you feel about it because everything sounds delusional.
That's my jam.
It do.
Nah, you guys. Because when I, I thought I was talking. You got my clip at the end of that.
You play too much.
But once I heard that, like, it was not because, but her boyfriend cheated on her or something like that, and then I was like, oh, this is just.
I ain't
it's
know
not
that.
even
Yeah, that's why I
respectable
was
no
offended
more.
because I'm not gonna lie, you do have some people defending it, saying, "Oh, the government this and the government that," but it's like, what are they gaining by just taking a random ass?
They said the government what?
I ain't heard that either.
I have. You must
They
have
said
been
the
under the
I just
government-
hear
comments.
them saying.
You must
they
have been
saying
under the
maybe.
comments.
What
I
the
be hearing
government
them- I be
say?
seeing people say
What
They
they
maybe
didn't
it
say
really
the
did
government
happen.
say.
Was
And
it?
They
y'all
say, "Oh,
always
this is
wanna
just
get
another
black
cover
people
up."
and
They
all that.
trying to desensitize the fact that black women
Yeah, I
are
heard
still
that before.
missing. Da 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 da
Yeah,
da.
I heard that.
But again, like I said, women love attention. Carly Russell was fucked up for that.
Yeah.
We
She
all
was
know.
fucked up for that.
It was all. Probably, I felt like it had something to do with her boyfriend leaving her or something.
I mean,
It
that's
was.
but
They
but
confirmed it.
I don't. The reason why I said why should we go deep into why it happened? We know the reason why it happened didn't make no sense.
She need to be in
It was
jail.
emotional thinking. It was delusional thinking. The point is, we need to look at the blowback, and we need to. Ladies got to hold each other
Yeah,
accountable
because
and
I'm
say,
offended as a woman by that.
There's a lot of ladies laughing
This is
on
my
Facebook.
thing though.
I'm
Did she
offended.
really say she got kidnapped, but they just assumed?
No, she said that.
No, they assumed.
She said that.
She played the part and set everybody up for assumptions.
bro, she called the police.
I know. It said something about a baby, then called somebody else and act like she got
Okay, so
kidnapped.
how did she not say
she
she
set
got
them up
kidnapped?
for assumptions. They,
How is
you know
that?
what I'm saying?
How they
I'm saying it
assuming
don't-
when she told them
But
she
that's
got
why
kidnapped?
I shouldn't. That's why I think we should try not to pick it apart because
Yeah,
first
that
of
makes
all,
sense.
it's confusion.
Yep.
It's
It's
out of
crazy.
order. It's no order in it, so it's no need to try to figure out something that was already chaotic.
We already
We just
know.
need to understand and look at the results of it. And women need to say, put this on the table, put the pamphlet on the table, and say, other ladies, do not do this,
Right.
because we don't have any more credibility. So when another one of us go missing, we may blow it off our
So
shoulders.
I say,
Right.
whoever
Right.
cried, boy who cried wolf.
I
they
don't
need
know,
to look
man,
into
because we
that.
did that shit in Shreveport.
A
Niggas
lot.
thought we was missing, and they wasn't missing.
So I say,
Oh,
you got-
for real? Oh yeah. Bro,
I'm
that
gonna say, I
happened.
know
That happened
you
many
know about
times.
that.
Exactly. So it's like it just keeps
Because they
happening.
always doing
It just
people
keep
running
happening.
away and stuff and all that. They just got to stop, man. We got to start. People need to start going to jail for that. Point blank period.
We just
You know
yeah,
what
we
I'm
need
saying? Not
we
for-
just-
not
we
for
need to
somebody
bring
Should
back
not get charges for that?
we need to
Nah,
bring
she
back
ain't charged.
shame.
She
We
need
just
to
need to
talk
bring
to the
back
police.
shame.
Her mama
Bring
was
back
riding
shame,
out.
bro.
We need
Forget
to bring
some
back
church land.
shame. Because
That's what I'm saying.
if
Like,
you really care about your family
See-
and shame, like you wouldn't.
see, I
do that
believe
shit.
that women don't hold each other accountable because they don't get their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
real talk. They don't get their ass beat. It's the same reason why dudes, when I meet you for the first time, I'm not going to be disrespectful to you because I might get my ass beat. So I have to leave with respect, and
Oh,
it should be
You heard
reciprocated.
about the girl that went to Dubai and got put in jail for talking crazy
I
to the
heard about
dude?
that
That's
shit.
Yeah, but,
See, but-
she brought that attitude. A woman posted videos of her
Exactly.
acting crazy.
But women
porn.
bring either nice energy towards each other, or condescending energy.
It depends
It's
on how much they
very
like
it's very rarely that it's direct rude
'Cause
because
they
you
don't
probably gonna get your ass beat today.
Yeah.
But you
They'll do
but
it to
when
a
you
man. They'll do it to a man.
or you don't want to be counseled more than get your ass, but you don't want to be removed out of the sisterhood. Like real talk, that sisterhood is strong.
It is.
That Barbie movie, don't nobody need to be going to see that bullshit, especially their kids.
I thought I was the only one that said that.
Why shouldn't they see
bullshit.
it? Why shouldn't they see it?
I ain't watched it. I ain't heard about it, but
I
Bro,
think,
it's a lot of Miss Sandry in it.
I don't know.
Right, and there was a lot of sexual undertone.
they do
all
that
of
shit.
this,
A lot of kids.
you know what I'm saying? And this, they were very responsible to me because y'all know it's a children's based thing. Even
it's
though,
Barbie.
even though it's a new era, it's still a children-based thing.
That's
So people,
even on Netflix. My son was watching Jurassic Park, you know, the
Jurassic
series.
World.
And, you know, we was into it with him at first, and then it got to that new season. 2 of the girls started kissing.
can't make it up.
And we like, what?
And the
Make it
girls
up.
ain't never
Yeah.
showed no sexual attention
So
towards each other.
it was very responsible.
Not only that, remember when the girl was like, my dad's, like she got 2 dads.
Yeah, that type of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Us like it too. But you know, very responsible.
Everybody
Responsible
like that
because
shit.
if you knew that there was these underlying tones and you knew it really wasn't for children, then y'all didn't leave. No statement was made.
call it
Nothing.
Barbie.
They knew children was gonna go, but they don't care about our children. The same reason why they got transsexuals in the school.
I said, that was the first subject. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about next time, man. This was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna tell the people y'all name again so they know. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, reintroduce yourself.
Summer Bunny.
The Wolf. You can find me as Brown Wolf, baby.
This is the Podcast Hub 318. Follow us on Facebook. Podcast Hub 318.
Your boy Anti, you know we don't supposed to go this long. We already get carried away, but we out of it. Catch y'all next time.